Your spine is compressing by nearly 2 millimeters every single day, and most people have no idea. Thanks for clicking. In the next 11 minutes, you're about to learn something that 99% of people never discover, and it can directly impact the quality of your life. As you watch this right now, your vertebrae are being pressed together, your spinal discs are losing moisture, and your posture is quietly reducing your lifespan. But here's the reality. It doesn't have to continue this way. We are living in what experts call the largest posture crisis in human history. The average person now spends over 11 hours a day sitting, leading to a condition researchers refer to as spinal degeneration syndrome. Relieving back pain isn't just about feeling comfortable. It's about long-term health. Consider this. By the age of 50, 90% of adults will experience chronic back pain. That isn't normal. It's a widespread problem, and it's growing. Even more concerning, children as young as 8 are developing spinal curvatures that were once seen only in older adults. Correcting your posture is not about appearance. It's about necessity. Poor spinal health causes organ compression, limits breathing capacity, reduces blood flow, and yes, can significantly shorten your life. Studies suggest that improper posture can take away 7 to 10 years of your lifespan simply because of how you hold your body. If you stayed with me this far, you're already different. You're someone who chooses action instead of accepting decline as unavoidable. And you're about to learn information that separates you from the 90% who suffer quietly. Comment spine if you're ready to undo years of damage. Now, here's something most people don't know. NASA discovered that astronauts grow 2 to 3 inches taller during space missions. Why does this happen? Without Earth's gravitational pressure, their spines naturally decompress. This observation led to major research into spinal decompression and posture therapy. Dr. Joan Vernikos, former director of life sciences at NASA, found that astronauts who followed specific posture-based exercises during missions returned to Earth with healthier spines than when they launched. Think about that. They reversed spinal aging while in space. And here's the key point. The same principles that work in zero gravity can also work here on Earth. The difference is knowing how to apply them correctly. And that's exactly what you're about to learn. The research is clear. Proper spinal alignment doesn't just reduce back pain. It helps regenerate spinal tissue, enhances neurological performance, and adds measurable years to your life. Now imagine what these principles could do for your own spinal alignment. Long before NASA made its discoveries, ancient civilizations understood something essential about spinal health. In India, yogis referred to the spine as Madanda, meaning the central mountain of the body. They recognized that proper spinal posture was the basis of long life. In traditional Chinese medicine, correct spine alignment was seen as the pathway through which life energy flows. Skilled practitioners spent decades refining posture practices that modern research is only now beginning to confirm. These ancient teachers understood something that modern society has largely forgotten, and you're about to reconnect with it. They knew the spine is more than a support structure. It serves as the main channel for the nervous system, the foundation for internal organs, and a key factor in cellular renewal. What if I told you that a single technique practiced by Tibetan monks for over 1,000 years could undo years of spinal compression in just 5 seconds? What if this same method could determine whether you age with mobility or spend later years dealing with constant discomfort? Ancient knowledge and modern science are about to meet, and you're the one who benefits. Share this if you've ever practiced yoga or traditional posture techniques. And if you're still watching, you're among the top 20% who take action. You're not just observing, you're preparing to make a real change. And the next technique will demonstrate exactly that. I call it the Celestial Spine Reset, and it takes only 5 seconds to perform. Here is the step-by-step posture adjustment. Step 1. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and feel your contact with the ground. Step 2. Visualize a string connected to the top of your head, gently lifting you upward. This is your alignment signal. Step 3. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, engage your core while extending upward through the crown of your head. This activates your deep stabilizing muscles. Step 4. Hold this position for 5 seconds while imagining space forming between each vertebra. This is spinal decompression occurring in real time. Step 5. Relax and observe the change. Your body just experienced a sensation similar to what astronauts feel in zero gravity. Stand up and try this with me now. This is more than a posture movement. It's a neurological reset. You are actively retraining how your spine responds to gravity. And the best part is its flexibility. You can do this anywhere, anytime, as often as needed. The strength of this method lies in its simplicity. No tools, no special clothes, no gym, just 5 seconds and the understanding that each repetition supports long-term spinal health. Now let me explain what just took place inside your body at the cellular level, because this is where posture correction becomes especially interesting. When you performed the celestial spine reset, you activated your deep cervical flexors, multifidus muscles, and transverse abdominis at the same time. This triggered what researchers refer to as neuromuscular reorganization, essentially retraining your automatic posture patterns. And this is where it becomes truly remarkable. That 5-second hold triggered the release of synovial fluid into your spinal joints, effectively lubricating your spine, much like oil supports an engine. At the same time, your intervertebral discs experience pressure relief, allowing them to rehydrate and gently expand. The spinal decompression you created sent signals through the vagus nerve, activating your parasympathetic nervous system. This response lowers cortisol levels, reduces inflammation, and supports cellular repair throughout the body. This posture training is not just about appearance. You just started a chain reaction of back-strengthening processes that continue working for hours. Your brain established new neural connections. Your muscles improved coordination, and your spine relearned the feeling of proper alignment. Stay with me, because what comes next surprised even me when I first encountered it. Here's what I want you to do, and this is where you demonstrate real commitment to spinal health. I'm introducing the 7-Day Spine Revolution Challenge. For the next 7 days, perform a celestial spine reset once every hour that you're awake. Set reminders on your phone. Treat it as non-negotiable. Track your progress and pay attention to the changes. On days 1 to 2, you'll notice better posture habits and reduced muscle tension. By days 3 to 4, relief from back discomfort becomes more noticeable. During days 5 to 6, energy levels rise as your internal organs experience decompression. By day 7, you'll feel the full benefits of consistent spinal alignment. If you've made it this far, you're not just watching. You're part of a focused group committed to meaningful change. You understand that health is your most valuable resource, and you're willing to invest 5 seconds every hour to protect it. This isn't only posture therapy. It's about joining a community that refuses to accept physical decline as unavoidable. You're becoming part of the Codex of Reality family, where information isn't just consumed, it's turned into real action. Comment straight if you accept the challenge. Document your progress. Take photos of your posture improvements. Share your experience. Become an example for others still caught in the cycle of spinal compression and chronic pain. Your journey toward optimal spinal health is only just beginning. In upcoming videos, I'll be sharing advanced posture training strategies, the truth about ergonomic posture that many Fortune 500 companies don't openly discuss, and lesser-known spinal decompression techniques used by elite athletes to stay at peak performance. We'll break down how to build an ideal ergonomic workspace, the 3-minute morning routine that helps prevent up to 90% of back injuries, and how your sleeping position may be undoing years of posture progress. Thank you for investing your time and energy in improving your spinal health. Making it this far already sets you apart. Out of everyone who clicked on this video, you're part of a small group that stayed to the end, took notes, and is likely to apply what you learned. That distinction matters. It shows you take responsibility for your health rather than waiting for issues to worsen. Your spine is your lifeline. Every nerve in your body passes through it. Every breath relies on it. Every step you take is supported by it. By committing to proper spinal alignment, You're not just avoiding future problems. You're building a strong foundation for decades of active, pain-free living. If this video helped you understand the true importance of spinal wellness, now is the time to act. Tap the like button to signal that this information deserves wider reach. Subscribe and turn on notifications because your spinal health journey is only beginning, and there's much more ahead. Most importantly, share this video with someone you care about. Send it to family members who mention back pain. Share it with coworkers who spend long hours leaning over computers. Share it with anyone who should know that 5 seconds can make a real difference. Welcome to the Codex of Reality community, where we don't just learn, we grow. Your spine will benefit. Your future self will appreciate it. And I thank you for joining this meaningful journey toward better health and long-term vitality. Remember, every moment presents a choice. Choose to stand tall. Choose to invest in your spinal health. Choose to add years to your life starting today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for prioritizing your health. Leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway from today's video. And don't forget, I read every single one.